Alright guys, well, Gayle's happy today because we just got ourselves another Hyundai.
Yay!
It's exciting because, well, we got another Hyundai and unfortunately we're not going to fix this one up because, well, it has a little problem. Actually a really big problem.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's more than a little problem.
It's a pretty big problem.
Yeah, we should show them.
We were going to in a second. Mike Wilson was kind enough to give us this free Hyundai because Gayle Storm needs some work and she needs some parts. So what perfect opportunity, it's like it just meant to be that we get old Bernie here, and Bernie's going to provide all the parts we need for Gayle Storm. So we want to take him for a little tour and show him around this rig, Gayle?
Sure.
Alright, well, had a little fire. Just a little bit of a fire.
Yeah, just a little.
Rumor has it that, well, you know, Gayle, you come over here and show them this side. Actually, that's the nicer side, is the driver's side. The passenger side, well, not so much. Had a little fire. Rumor has it that it got a head gasket, from what we are told. And it only made it a few miles out of the auto repair shop, and then it proceeded to catch on fire. So
Somebody probably had to answer for that.
yeah, I don't know, but we'll show you under the hood of this Bernie.
The crispy critter.
As you can see, there is pretty much nothing left that we can salvage.
Yeah, it's
it
pretty
melted
bad.
everything. Battery. Most of the wiring. The alternator looks like it possibly could be saved. I don't know, but there is nothing wiring or sensors or anything we can salvage out of this thing other than maybe, like I said, the alternator. And the crank position sensor looks like it survived. Those go bad on these cars, so it doesn't hurt to have a spare. But we'll just take you for a nice tour of it. It's great. Nice and cooked.
Yeah, you can still smell it.
Yeah, it smells like a house fire. It stinks. So when the wind blows our way over where Gayle and I are sitting at night, we're probably going to smell it. But it is going to give us almost everything we need to, well, you know, Gayle, we should move around. We'll start on the driver's side. We'll start on its good side.
And for those of you who are unfamiliar with Gayle Storm,
Yeah.
this is Gayle Storm.
Yeah.
Which, you know, from over here, it really doesn't look too bad. But trust me, it is. So,
Gayle's biggest nit is with that thing is it needs to look pretty.
yeah, it's really, the paint's horrible on it. But if you haven't, if you're not unsure of what I'm talking about, go back and watch the Gayle Storm video, and then you'll see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we never showed the video of Gayle test driving it. But since that time, well, we can always do that video another time. We'll just,
Yeah, we can
we're
still
kinda
drop
hopping
that.
around with this stuff, not really having any direction. But
No,
Gayle's put over 2,000 miles on Gayle Storm, and it's been reliable.
it has been.
It needed a few things. I did a trans service on it, and you know, put good tires on it instead of GT wheels. And we put pads in the front. What else we do? A couple light bulbs. I aligned it so it drives straight, and so far it's been pretty good.
It has been.
But Bernie here is going to provide all the extra parts that we need for Gayle Storm, and actually my car. My car needs a K-member. The K-member is rusted out on the driver's side, and I've welded and patched it many times, and it's at the point where it's not going to pass inspection anymore. So Bernie has a real nice K-frame, so we're going to be taking that out of this one so that I can fix mine. But you know, this car is going to provide us with pretty much all the parts we need, and it's actually got a pretty nice interior in it. The windows are all rolled down, so we didn't want it to get rained on in here, so I had to take the door panels off and manually roll the windows up with a battery charger because we didn't want anything inside to get wet, because there's some, Gayle's needs a regulator, window regulator on the right rear side. It's got a good stereo in it, looks like. All the little things in the dash that Gayle's car needs, this one has pretty nice. So we're going to probably repo all that stuff out of it. The steering wheel is nicer than Gayle's, so we're going to be using that. We'll have a look at the back here. It's not exactly, you know, mint condition in any way. but it should provide us with what we need. And then we got the back. Not that there's anything to write home about, but
No.
it is going to provide us with all the little doodads and all the little parts and everything we need. It's got a good fuel pump in it, I think. This Gayle likes this spoiler. We weren't sure where it came from or what car it was off of, but it turns out it is actually a Hyundai spoiler. And I don't know if it's a factory one, but I think, after looking at hers, that it has the rubber plugs here for the spoiler. So this is a factory. I can see there's a Hyundai logo on the bottom and a part number. So Gayle likes a spoiler, so when we repaint hers in spring, we're going to put this spoiler on her car. It's got a cool LED. We don't know if it works yet. I was going to test it, but I don't know which one's positive and negative, and I didn't want to damage the wiring. But it's got a pretty decent set of floor mats. The door panel on Gayle's driver's side door is busted from someone kicking the speaker grill, so we've got a good door panel. Cargo net, because Gayle likes to carry a lot of stuff in her car. A lot of stuff, so that cargo net will help things slide around because she does drive fast around corners. But, you know, the seats look pretty good shape. We don't know if it, we know that the car, looking at this, the oil change sticker and the inspection stickers, the car's got about 139,000 on it, which means it probably has a good transmission in it. We're hoping, because we are going to keep that as a spare, because we're going to turbocharge Gayle's car. Gayle Storm is getting turbocharged. That's going to be next year, probably. But she wants it to go fast, and I know a guy that did it on one of these Elantras, and it makes about 200 horsepower, and Bernie's going to provide all the extra parts we need for Gayle Storm, because it's going to get turbocharged. Gayle wants to go fast, and our whole goal with Gayle Storm is that we're going to have a really nice car for under $1,000. Like the cap was $1,000. So right now, everything we've got in the Gayle Storm is around $400 maybe.
Yeah.
So getting this car, getting Bernie for free, now provides us with parts for mine and parts for hers, and we're turning this into a Hyundai Elantra business game. You know? Pretty soon we're going to have literally dozens of them here. But the one fun thing we're going to do with it is we're going to turbo hers. And I have a friend of mine that's done it, like I said, and it makes close to 200 horsepower, and it should be fast enough for Gayle, because we don't know what these weigh exactly, but we're going to take it to the weigh station and weigh one of ours to see what the curb weight is. I think these are around 2,400 pounds, which, if you think about it, is pretty light for a car with 200 horsepower, so it should go pretty fast. It provides us with an extra manifold, which I'm going to need to cut up to make a turbo manifold so we can turbocharge it, and all the other stuff we can talk about later as far as turboing it, but it's going to get turboed. So that's pretty much it as far as Bernie's concerned. It's not worth fixing. It's not a rare car by any means, so we're not going to.
I think it's past the point of
repair.
I mean, good grief, look at that engine.
Yeah, but it's going to provide, it has a complete exhaust system on it, which is in good shape. Mine's starting to need an exhaust system soon. So we're going to have a lot of extra spare parts to put in the shed in case we need anything. The manifold, like I said, is really important. The catalytic converter's got some value to it, but mine's going to probably get a whole exhaust system because mine still has the original on it and it's starting to rust here and there. But the manifold is exciting because these have actually a tubular exhaust manifold, so we're going to be able to actually put a turbo on it. We're going to cut it up and make a turbo manifold for it. But other than that, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's got a pretty good set of tires on it. They're a little oversized, so we don't know if we're going to be using those. But you know, whatever else we find on it that's good, we're just going to keep and continue to keep doing what we've been doing, Gayle. So
yeah, well, as long as we have everybody's blessings, we're in great shape.
You are. I know. How about it?
I know.
So, all right. Well, thought we'd like to show you our new car. You know, we could put a tire on it, and Gayle could pull me behind her truck, and then we could, drive it at least. But that's just
yeah.
stupid.
Well, I guess we'll see you all real soon.
Yeah. All right. Well, have a good night, and talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, you like what you see? You do? Fantastic. Do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button there for me. And you get to see a whole lot more.